Hello everyone, my name is Mihi and I recently moved to Bali. So in this video, I want to walk you through important things you need to know before moving to Bali. It's been my 6th time that I am here in Bali now, and every single time I experience Bali in a different way. I just can't explain, like every single time I will feel like more happier and more excited to go to this place. The reason I came so often here is because I used to live in Australia, so it's like very short from Australia trip to Indonesia, 6 hours, and that was one of the reasons that I just decided to pack my luggage and go here for a week or two. Why I've decided moving to Bali? So first of all, number one is the weather. I absolutely love the climate here in Indonesia, so it's most of the time sunny. Even though there is wet season, that will be my first time that I will stay here for a longer period of time, but always when I've been here in a wet season, it wasn't that much rain, which is, I think it changed through the climate change globally, and lots of friends that live here, they just said it's not that, huge difference. And also it's great to be in wet season here because I believe so there is less busier, a lot less busier than it is usual. The second thing, the reason why I moved to Bali or decided the country is because of the people. Like, I am really a strong believer that is very important. How do you feel in the environment where you live? And honestly, as soon I arrived to Bali, to the airport and then accommodation and every single place that I go here, I just feel very welcome. The Balinese people are very, very warm and they just smile at you because most of the people here in Bali is Hindu religion, which means they strongly believe in karma. So they just put a smile on their face. I really love it. Like, it's very refreshing. The third reason why I came to Bali is because it's so convenient. It's so convenient and easy to get around. Like, I used to, to be like in big cities and it takes ages to get from point A to B. Here you just order Gojek or you ride your own bike and you're like within 10 minutes at a point B or even shorter, which is great. And everything is so easy to set the life, the basic life to enjoy Bali in the best way. So if you're the type of person who likes sunny weather, chill vibe, and just cool people, Bali is definitely the right destination for you. So before you arrive to Bali, I would highly recommend to apply for visa. So there are many options in terms of visa. So if you come here just for a couple of months, you wanna travel around, then I would recommend you to apply for tourist visa. So there are two options. Either you get on arrival, which is a bit annoying because it takes time to wait at the immigration department or the airport. The second option would be just jump on Indonesian immigration website and apply online. It's so easy, maybe it takes 5 minutes. It costs around 500,000 Indonesian rupiah, and that will be 30 days. You can extend for another 30 days, but that will be another video on that. So if you're planning to stay longer than 1 month around, then I would recommend you to work with the agency so they can find the right option for you. That will be probably between visa B112 and D112, which are a bit more expensive. It's, I think, a minimum 5.5 million Indonesian rupiah, and that will allow you to stay longer. I think it's up to 180 days with the D112, and you have multiple entries, so it's super easy. I will tag below my agency that I work with, and they are absolutely amazing. I was in Europe and they set up everything for me. I just have to send across few details, passport, and they set up with me. It was like in 10 days, so super easy, and then you don't need to worry about it. That would be just easier way to avoid any kind of issues at the airport. Second thing, accommodation. So there are lots of options that you can choose from. Most common, booking.com, Airbnb, and Facebook Marketplace. I want you to understand that rent would be the most expensive part of living in Bali. Bali has just changed, unfortunately, over the past few years, but I think that's the global issue. The easiest way is just to join Facebook groups, so depending on area where you want to stay, and introduce yourself, tell them your budget, where you would like to stay, how long you would like to stay, and they will text you, and then you go from there on. The other option is, that's how I do. I just jump on Airbnb, I find the accommodation, I stay there for a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, and then I go around here, talk to locals, and find my accommodation. The accommodation that you can choose between are villas and guest houses. Villas would be, I'm not very familiar from the prices, but what I've seen on Facebook Marketplace, that can be per person like at least like 12 million per month onwards. Obviously, I don't think so there is any limit, so you can just lease villa for half a year or 1 year and then find 2 other people that can stay with you, because villas are between 2 and 3 or even more rooms. Second options are much cheaper. So I personally love guest houses because they just looked after you. There's always someone there. They take your laundry, they clean your room every second day. Wi-Fi is good, electricity, water, everything super easy. So obviously there is also different price ranges from 5 million up to, I think it's 12 million, the most expensive. If you like, meeting new people, guest house is definitely the right option for you. Transportation. So getting around in Bali is super easy. Daily basis, if you're commuting from A to B, super easy way is just to download an app called Gojek or Grab. You just order either a scooter or car. I would definitely recommend scooter. It's so easy, super cheap. It costs like below $1, crazy. The second option would be to rent a scooter. Again, it depends what are you looking for. If you want to stay here longer, if you feel comfortable with riding scooter or bike, then that's the best option for you. They charge, I think, at least 1 million per month. I think it works out pretty on the same price range if you compare using Gojek and riding your own bike, from my personal experience. Because when I arrived last time here, I was like, do you actually need riding a bike? I know, because Gojek is really so cheap, it's so convenient. They just drop me off, they pick me up, whatever I want. Even getting around here in Bali is getting very challenging, especially in busy areas such as Canggu, Kuta, Semia. It can be very scary. For the beginning, I would maybe recommend you just use Gojek. It's so easy. If you want to travel around a bit longer, a distance like going to northwest or northeast Bali, then I would recommend you to book a car. That's also through Gojek, super easy. Honestly, the transportation in Bali, that's the last thing what you need to worry about. Next thing is food. So much variety here in Canggu. Like, I've traveled a lot. Bali has been so far definitely favorite destination. Not only do they offer amazing Indonesian local food, but also a wide range of different Western restaurants. Not that I came with a reason to eat Western food, but just if you feel like having a pizza or burger, you can get everything from Asian, from American, from Italian, from French, everything. And it's pretty cheap. Like, I would say lots of people, they don't even cook here because they find that the grocery can be at the end of the day more expensive than going to the restaurant, which I would disagree, and I will tell you later why. You can spend on a meal between 70 and 120k, which is basically between 6 and 10 US dollars. Crazy cheap. When we're talking about groceries, yes, it can be a bit more expensive, but depending on products that you're after. So if you buy like Western food, high quality cheese, frozen fruit, milk products, cereal and stuff like that, that can end up quite expensive. But local stuff, it's very cheap. So I go to Pepito Market where I get my meat, fish, so all the protein. At the local stores I buy, it's amazing fruit and vegetable. It's honestly the half price compared to Pepito, and the quality is just amazing. I buy fruit and vegetable for the week for 15 US dollars. Honestly, it's insane. I feel like I love that about Bali. Quality and the pricing is just, spot on. So it's up to you. If you're very busy, if you hate cooking, then go for option to the restaurant. But also you can order through Gojek, which is another amazing thing. They just deliver to you. You pay extra $1 and you don't need to worry about it. So yeah, I think I covered pretty much everything about Bali. Honestly, I love Bali, even though I have to say there are lots of things that have changed over the past few years. The areas such as Canggu and Seminyak, particularly Canggu, is getting very busy, but there are so many other parts of Bali that you can visit or even fly to other islands, because Indonesia has over thousands of beautiful islands. It's just nice place to be, surrounded with amazing people. There are lots of entrepreneurs here, digital nomads, and people that travel, just explore the islands. It's a really cool vibe to be around. Guys, I hope that video was helpful. So if you have any other questions and concerns, please comment below and I will make a video on that. I know I've been there. I've been watching YouTube vlogs like you to find the information. So if you like that, please comment below, like and subscribe, and share with the friends and people who might need to hear this. Thank you and see you in the next one.